Hey everyone, I'm here at Cyrus house number two. There is second lucky they're having some Persian kebabs and anyways, here we are back here. We have been trying to teach our guys to our young people. One of the issues has been this lifestyle of them basically parents doing all the things and not being trained. Another issue that has been big for them is not knowing how to shop, how to be wise with their finances. So part of the process was like, hey, you have a land. Why don't you plant it? You use it, use the garden to plant things. So they are learning how to do these things. In the process of learning, it was very interesting for me because I gotta take this. I want to show you something. They prepared the soil, they got all the weed out, but look at this. It's so hard. And I was just trying to here make the soil a little bit softer, but it's literally like rock. As I was taking some of the weed out, and doing this, I began to hear the voice of God inside me. And the Lord said to me, look, you are like the soil, good soil, because I made you out of good soil. And my word is like, my word is the seed, that I plant in you. But the issue becomes this. Today in our churches, we have some people that come to Jesus Christ. And when they come to Jesus Christ, we immediately put them in this class system. You got to take this class and you got to take that class. And what is Christianity? And you got to take the class of how to get baptized. And you got to then take the 7 steps of faith and 12 steps of walking and 13 steps of, eating and 15 steps of that. And all of these things together so that we can make a good Christian out of you. And if you have not taken all these courses, and the course of Alpha, and then Omega, and then Beta, and then C, and then 1-on-1, and 2-on-2, and I don't know, all of these things, you won't become a good Christian. And so we give them so much knowledge, and we pour all this water on top of this soil, saying, hey, we're going to water this soil so it will be fertile and all those seeds can grow. But we don't realize that putting too much water suddenly creates mud. And when the mud dries up, then it becomes hard ground. And the seed that has been sown can't find a way out of that soil. And I tell you this, that many times these days I meet Christians that are so knowledgeable about the Word of God that they become literally impossible to live with, to do church with, to do ministry with, because they are so knowledgeable. At some point, we have to realize that knowledge is still the very thing that got Adam kicked out of the garden. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe in a good theology. And a good theology makes you a person that can love God better and love others better. But if you are learning a theology that teaches you how to judge others, how to distance yourself from everybody, and how you are better than everybody at the end of the class because you got so many credits and so many classes, and so professor was your teacher and this and that, and you graduated and you have so many certifications, then that theology has gone wrong. Not the teaching itself, but the fruit of that in you. Maybe that theology for someone else would be a good thing, but for some, it's the poison that actually hinders them from becoming a disciple of Christ. So, My um, my way of teaching the Bible to our disciples and our students here is practical. It's living together, learning how to love. And the things we teach from the Word of God is only to empower and challenge you to God deeper with your heart, with your mind, with your strength, with your soul, and love others the same way. If our teaching does not do that, if it doesn't make you a better lover, then somehow it's no use. Because Paul says, if I give all of my life to all things, if I give all the finances to poor people and I burn my body even, but I have not loved, then that's been all a waste of time. Now, I gotta say this. If Paul, the master of theology, says that in the end of you this, I want to challenge all the ones that are listening to this. And if you meet a new believer, please, 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 please take the time to put things in perspective for these poor guys that have come into the kingdom. Don't give them the priority as course A, B, C, and D, but make the priority loving God and loving others. I love you guys all. I wanna just say thank you all of you guys that are walking in the path of love, because the true lovers of God have become the true answer of gospel, true ambassadors to a dark world. Thank you for that. Keep on loving, keep growing in your love. Bless you guys.